Morning, Coach. Good to see you.
Good morning. How you doing?
Great. Welcome to HSBN Media Days. Can you introduce yourself and the players you have here? When you're done with that, give us an overview of Panthers baseball this upcoming season.
Well, we're Somerset Academy in Pembroke Pines. These are two of my seniors and my both captains. To my right, I have Chris Leon. To my left, I have Kenny Mercedes. They've been with me since the inception that I got here 5 years ago. So I take great pride in having them here with me and being seniors in my team. So I'm very lucky for that. Overview of our season, or what's going to be our season. We're very young. We have a lot of talent. We have, I think, of the 22 players, about 17 of them are new to varsity. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe in the beginning we might take some lumps because we have a very, very tough schedule right off the bat. But I think as the season progresses, we're going to find our way, get into our groove, and we're going to be a tough team then come playoff time.
Coach and Chris and Kenny, you guys can answer this too. What's it like being with a team that's just starting to get to know each other in a way? You know, I mean, 17 new players or 15 new players, you said. That's just not the same team that you had last year. How do you quickly bond and get ready for the season?
Well, I think that throughout the fall we came together as a team and we started to get to know each other. Obviously, it's kind of awkward at first because there's so many new elements we have to kind of get used to. But I guess it's just a great group of guys, and we just came together, and we're looking forward to having a great season.
For me, I mean, it's really hard for me since I was injured most of the fall because I had a shoulder surgery. And so coming into the spring and then trying to work with the guys, trying to gain their respect, it was pretty hard, but I feel like I got into their brains and I feel like they respect me now.
And you guys are both seniors, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is it just you two seniors on the team? Or are there
No.
more?
No, I think there's a total of 5.
There's
Five
five.
seniors?
Yeah.
So is it kind of on that group, you think, to get the team to come together this season and stay together even when you face adversity?
Yeah.
Actually, this year I think it's a little different. We have a lot of leaders in all different grades, right? It's not just the seniors, because I think 3 of the seniors are new to the school, so it's hard for them to lead, right? That's why there's only 2 of them, as you can see, because they've been with me since the beginning. But we seem to be a team that is carried by a lot of players. And like I said, from 9th graders all the way up to seniors. Because the one thing we do have as a characteristic of this team is they're very hard workers. We practice hard, we work hard. So, we really don't have any lazy players to carry us down or bring us down, better yet. We're really good when it comes to that aspect.
And this is your 5th year with the team.
Yes, it's my 5th year with Somerset, and I would say it's close to 30 years between high school and college baseball that I've done.
Just talk a little bit about the development you've seen in those 5 years, and you've obviously been with him for all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, how have you seen the program grow over the years?
Well, I think when I first got here, there was more of a focus on the older kids and the older groups, right? The juniors or the seniors or kids in high school. And when I got here, we really started a strong middle school program, right? I did pay attention, of course, to my varsity team, but I tried to pay as much attention or the same to my young teams and my young players. And now this is what's happened. After 4 years, entering our 5th year, we have all these kids that have come through the program, and now they're ready to be part of varsity. So that's been something that I've been very, very concentrated on, and we continue to do so as we have 5 teams this year in our program. We have 94 to 100 kids in the program, and many of them are in 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th grade.
Let's talk about the district. Everything got shuffled up this year, so you're in a district with, I believe, Hallandale and Stranahan and North Miami Beach and other teams like that. And all of these teams had similar records last year. Is there a feeling that this district is up for grabs?
Honestly, I have no idea how this district is going to go. I really don't know the other teams well, but I imagine it's going to be tight like everything else and like every year. So I'm ready for it. We're really not going to play each other during the season, so it's going to really be interesting come playoff times because we're definitely just being seeing them for the first time.
Talk about the season schedule and players too. Is there a game you're looking forward to? And Coach, how did you kind of set up the schedule for this year?
Honestly, every game is tough. I think last year we were ranked number 7th in the state as overall schedule. So our 11-15 record is, I think, a little bit. It doesn't really say the entirety of our program, because, like I say, our schedule is number 7th in the state overall, and this year I think it's going to be even tougher. So that record is kind of maybe it doesn't really show how talented we are. But we want to play always a tough schedule. That's what we look at. We will rate ourselves on how successful we'll be based, obviously, on our record.
Is there a game in particular either of you were looking forward to this season?
I think we always look forward to the Gibbons game.
Why is that?
I think they've always been in our district, and they're always a good team to play against. And
It's just a rival.
Oh, we've ended each other's season the past 4 years. So yeah, I would say so. They're still in 4A. I think they're just in the other one above. So,
Right.
so yeah. How about you, Kenny?
It was always American Heritage Plantation, since that was the first game I ever started as a varsity player back in my 10th grade year. So I always look forward to playing that game and being able to go out and just put on for my school. You get me?
Talk a little bit about the team chemistry. How are you guys? I mean, we talked about adding new players and stuff like that, but heading into the season, what is the overall feeling of the team?
I think the team's meshed pretty well, even though, as you said, there's a lot of new kids, like underclassmen, I guess you could say. We've mixed in pretty well. It's a good group of guys, and we're getting along pretty well. And I guess as fall moved on, we got closer as a unit, and that's only going to get better throughout the season as we play, and we'll just continue to keep playing better as well.
And Coach, you've been around this game a long time, so how are you motivating both your seniors and the younger guys on the team to mesh better so you have better results on the field?
Well, I've kind of done that this year, really, with our intense practices. They've had to lean on each other. Our practices have been very, very hard. From running to the bases to our hitting, everything has been very, very intense. So I think that's bonded them, because they have to look to each other, to carry each other, to push each other. Sometimes maybe literally push each other from the back just to get, the running in. So I think that's really, really helped the team. Like I said, they're not a lazy bunch. They're a really hardworking team. So that's helped them bond, right? And I think when they see somebody maybe get lazy, they'll tell them, hey, let's get going, let's get moving, because they know the tough schedule they have in front of them. They know the gauntlet they have in front of them, and they know that they can't have a day off. We always have a theory of, did you work harder than your competition on a daily basis?
And for you, are you feeling that with Coach encouraging?
Because going off of Coach, we hold each other accountable very tight. Like, we hold each other accountable. If we don't see a player doing what we think he should be doing, we always tell them to step it up. And especially at the end of practice, we always implement something to have one person run the whole field in under a certain time limit. And if they do, we lessen the running at the end of practice. So honestly, I feel like the ways he's been implementing us meshing together has been a great type.
Oh, they love that running at the end. Yeah, we do it after a certain time. They make it in a certain time. Their practice is over. If they don't get in a certain time, we start over again. But they seem to be successful at it.
So, Coach, sum it up for us for Panthers baseball this season.
Even though we have a lot of young guys, we have a lot of transfers, especially a tough schedule that we have in front of us, I expect to have the best year we've had yet. In my time here at Somerset, I'm expecting big things. I'm expecting that because of the tough schedule, it's going to get them strong, and they're going to come playoff time, they're going to be ready. It's not going to be anything that they haven't seen come playoff time because of the type of schedule that we've played. So I feel we're going to be extremely successful.
So, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you
for being here today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the field.
Thank you.